Urf, the ultra rapid fire, ultra broken, and potentially ultra fun. It's my favourite COVID silver lining that lets me stay inside and play video games all fucking day, and I'm loving it. Or am I?
Oi mate, you got a lighter, don't you? You don't mind if I borrow it?
Man, I really love this game mode. I love the fucking run-in guns blazing, the no mana, the no cooldowns, the fucking 20-minute games. But like all good things, it has a real dark side.
I wanna fucking kill myself.
Welcome kids to Easy Games. Now I know what you're looking for in a laning phase. You want a nice strong champion that can bully the shit out of someone while being at a fair amount of range to not take a lot of damage, so you don't have to do that 8-second recall on fucking Earth, which sucks a lot of cock if you ask me. Now, you want something that shoots out, vomits out even, skill shots like no fucking tomorrow. I want you to pick such cancer as Ashe, MF, Jinx, Kai'Sa, Ezreal, Caitlyn, you know, the shit that can just blow out people with their skill shots, just uncopious amounts of damage left, right, and center. Now I know what you're thinking, with such a strong early game, surely I'll be weak after laning phase. Well, after you've blue-balled the fuck out of your enemy laners and they just couldn't CS for a whole 10 fucking minutes, I'm gonna want you to just run it down mid lane. Just uncontrollably run it down, because they're gonna come at you, you're gonna kite them, which isn't really hard, let's be honest, and you're just gonna auto-attack them, maybe use an ability, and they're just gonna die fucking instantly. Now, as someone who likes melee champions in League of Legends,
I'm gonna kill myself!
I've ironically been enjoying myself in the laning phase.
Never use aimbot, okay? Never ever use aimbot in your whole life. Never do it. You're gonna get banned.
Now, there's one rule of Earth. Always ban the fucking cat. That fucking bullshit makes bad players look good, and good players look unfucking beatable. While you're at it, ban Lucian and Yi. If you don't ban Lucian, he's gonna do this thing where he just kites you out with his E and shoots you and just kills you in 0.8 seconds or less. Yi's gonna do something even more impressive. He's gonna Q, auto Q. And by the time, maybe a second, probably less, you're gonna die. So what I'm gonna want you to do is ban the Triforce of infinite unbeatable horseshittery, or you're gonna have to deal with a raid boss who's just gonna grift the shit out of your team and not destroy the Nexus, for as long as humanly possible. This game mode's all in good fun, and I don't want to tell you how to ban. But I'm gonna ask you to stop banning things like Twitch and Darius, Teemo, things that are really counter-playable. I'd rather you ban something that are just, you know, unfucking beatable once they get off the floor. You know, your Silas, your Fizz, your Vladimir, your Now fight fucking Akali. Fuck Akali. Kassadin, Kai'Sa, Volibear, Jesus Christ, fucking Volibear. Evelyn, which is level 1 stupidity, Morgana, which is just incredibly annoying, and Kayn, who can just become literally unfucking killable. You see, conveniently enough, They're gonna be on the enemy team, and for some reason your team's just gonna have super amounts of brain damage. They're gonna be drooling in lane, walk up to the Kayn, he's gonna press Q like 3 times and blow them fucking out. You see, the thing is with these champions I just listed, they're always gonna get fed. People are always just gonna run into them. It's not like they're playing League of Legends and need to watch out for certain bullshit. Fuck. Fucking here's the M. Night plot twist. If you're ranged, you're never gonna get touched. You know, as long as you play it right, you're not, you know, fucking brain damaged and you just run it down lane like some people do. You're gonna want to use your skill shots for days and days and days and days, right until the point where that laning phase no longer exists. Now, what you're gonna want to pick is some shit like Jace, which has just an unfair amount of range, and more importantly, has an unfair amount of damage. You know, your Syndra, your Vel'Koz, your fucking untargetable Zed Shadow, which just fucking shoots out that bullshit. Your Nidalee Spears, which for some fucking reason do more damage as the range adds on. Your Ashe Arrows, which just fucking fire right through the minion wave, and the minion wave doesn't do a fucking thing. If you want to take the fun out of the laning phase for your enemy, I'm going to want you to pick these picks right here. These are the ones. These are the ones that just say, fuck you.
But you can counterpick.
You're right. You are absolutely right. I could. But maybe I just don't like the counterpick type game. Maybe I just like picking certain champions. If you're one of those people who thinks,
well, don't complain then.
First off, I can complain about whatever the fuck I want. Second, fuck off, eat shit, you obtuse donkey. Honestly, there's a lot of good picks, and a lot of champions that don't get picked in Urf, which I reckon you could pick instead of just the free win, yay, we did it, we picked a fucking champion that just wins. I think my 3 OP sleeper picks would be, first one's Orianna. Now, she's a champion that has fucking everything going for her. She has a very toolbox-like kit. She has real good abilities, she has movement speed put in, she has CC put in, she has shields, she can speed an ally, heal an ally, her ball can go on an ally and you can ult on them. She has a lot of things to do, there's a lot of leeway in her champion, and I really like that. And, you know, she also does a lot of damage. That ball, you can just press and click on people, it's pretty easy. You know, it's fun if you want to just have an easy game. Second off, I'd pick Talon. Talon is such a fun champion. You get to fucking parkour everywhere. He has so much mobility, and he has even more damage. This cunt one-shots for days. His is just really enjoyable. I love just trolling with his champion, just running people around in the jungle, going back and forth. It's real good fun. Third off is Urgot. I don't understand why people don't play more of this champion. This champion to me seems over the top as fuck. You get a couple of items and he's a fucking raid boss. You literally just walk circles around cunts and they can't do anything. Plus his ult is extremely useful for getting those champions who are just like really stubborn.
What the hell?
I smell pennies!
So, in the game I play called Magic the Gathering, there's a mode called EDH, where budget builds are not equally as powerful as, like, you know, the $10,000 decks, but you can still win. EDH is definitely a game mode where anything can win. I think the same logic can apply also to Urf. Anything realistically can win, but you've got to put a bit of effort in both ways, you know. Sure, Kayn is going to be stupidly broken, Yumi's going to make something undestroyable. I saw a singed Yumi one game and it fucking blew us all out. So, budget Yumi is Lulu, and Lulu's really, really good. And I've seen a couple of Lulus, but like, I haven't seen as many Lulu bans or as Lulu's played as compared to Yumi bans, which gets banned every game despite me not banning her anymore. Everyone's just found it out. And yeah, it's really good. You ult yourself if they target you, ult your ally if they target them, you got polymorph. You've got a whole plethora of things you can do to stop your enemies from doing anything. Very, very frustrating. 10 out of 10. Malphite, now budget Malphite of course is Annie. They're similar, except Annie has, ironically, less range than Malphite somehow. Malphite's also got the intense ult speed that sort of scares the shit out of you and just blows you out in one hit. So Annie, of course, you've got the bear, you've got the QW, and if that doesn't kill, you're better off bolting than sort of sticking around, because then you sort of get blown out. Volibear. Now, Volibear has performed very, very powerfully in this Urf, especially since the first couple of days of Urf when I was playing, there was old Volibear, and then the patch dropped and there was new Volibear in Urf, and well, what a difference. It's crazy that Riot keeps releasing these new champions that have just so much more power than their previous forms. Weird. So yeah, instead of Volibear, who's an unkillable raid boss, you can go Garen, who's, in my personal experience, equally as unkillable, yet nobody bans and even less people play. What you want to gonna do is capitalize on that E. You want to gonna get Triforce first, get Death Dance, get Steric's Gauge, get Phantom Dancer. Normally I go Berserk's Greaves. It's got like it's hard to beat Garen. He's got Silence on Q. He's got Tenacity on W. Apart from all that armor and magic resist, and he's got his ult, which just, you know, it's like the Urgot ult. It just deals that final finishing blow before they can get away. Very, very powerful. Add a Yuumi on top of that, and they're not gonna do a fucking thing to you. If you ask me, Urf is the ultimate equalizer to creating a better and fuller League of Legends. It turns champions that on a release are just incredibly broken and impossible to deal with, because Riot just likes to shoot out the numbers and pretend like they didn't do that on purpose. It takes comatose rage-inducing metas and just sort of throws them out the window. You know, you don't really have to, you can play whatever you want in Urf and it will most likely win. And it really shows the true form of League of Legends in its essence. A truly broken game. So cheers for watching. If you disliked the video, smash that like button, and I'd like you to have a day.